Okay, we are going to do a comparison of two different hair straighteners. First of all, we have the Remington Shine Therapy 1-inch barrel hair straightener. And then we have the 7MAGIC Nano Titanium 1.7-inch barrel hair straightener. One of the main differences, first of all, that besides what they actually look like, that you'll see between these two hair straighteners is the plates on this one are actually nano titanium. The nano titanium technology is going to help provide excellent heat conduction, and it distributes high temperatures evenly without having hot spots along the barrel. Apparently it emits negative ions and far infrared heat to help smooth and eliminate frizz to lock in that moisture quickly. Where a ceramic iron, the ceramic is going to help to evenly distribute the heat to prevent hot spots, and it also emits negative ions to reduce the frizz. And offers it like a gentle styling tool that's going to help lock in moisture. A ceramic plate might be better for fragile or damaged or color treated hair. The Remington Shine Therapy also has plates that they say are infused with argan oil and keratin. Now, how that technology works, I have no idea. Don't ask me that, but that's what they say. So the Remington paddle right here, it has a LED display right here that's going to show you the temperature that you're currently at, and it goes up to 450 degrees. It has the on-off switch right here on the side, and then the up and down buttons right here to increase or decrease the temperature. It has a nice swivel on the cord right here, which if you know, you know. There's nothing worse than getting your cord completely all tangled up because it's not turning properly. And the cord is nice and really long as well. The 7MAGIC, it has a dial right here to be able to adjust the temperature, and it has an on-off switch right here. It also has the swivel cord right here. And it also includes one of these straps right here, which if you are good at rolling up your cords when you're done, this will help to secure it. I personally never do that myself, but it's good to have the option. And it also has an option right here to be able to hang the straightening iron. So if you have a place so that you can actually put a nail or a hook or something, you can hang it so it's nice and convenient. Both of them do have an auto shut off, which I think is such an important feature these days with straightening irons, because how often are we forgetting to actually turn them off when we leave? The 7MAGIC actually also includes some technology where you can use it from damp hair to dry hair. So I'll show you how that works in a minute. When you turn the 7MAGIC on, you'll see that it'll start blinking while it's heating up. And then both buttons will turn green once it's actually at the desired temperature. When the light stops blinking and it's a solid red, then you know it's ready. And the Remington, when you turn the power button on, like so, the temperature will display right here on the LED panel. And then you can use the buttons here to increase or decrease the temperature to get it to the right desired temp that you need for your hair. I'm gonna go for 450 on both devices. You'll know when it's finished heating up because these little buttons, these little lights right here will stop blinking when it's at the desired temperature. And it beeped. It made a beeping sound when it was done as well to give you an audible notification. Okay, so we can see the mass frizz craziness that I have going on right now. Washed my hair yesterday and just kind of let it air dry, and this is the results of it. Very minimal product in it to begin with. I am going to spray it with a heat protectant. We'll start with this side right here. So you can see how it is starting with. I'm going to start out with the 7MAGIC flat iron. So I have sprayed the heat protect on it, and let's go ahead and get started. So we're just going to get a small section, brush the section once, and we're going to go in and clamp it down and slowly move it down and see how the one pass goes. I mean, that already looks nice and sleek with one pass. So that's impressive. I'm okay with that. Let's take another section, pull some of it back, get a bit out of the way. We'll work with these sections right here. We're going to take another one, and I'm going to brush through one time. And then we're going to go to the very top. I have it on 450. And that looks pretty good. For one pass, I would say it did pretty well. Maybe I could do a little bit more at the bottom right there. We're gonna do all these little sections here. Take one brush, go to the top, and pull it down. So, I mean, goes over the hair really smooth. I don't feel like it's pulling, so that's good. Do the last little section right here in the back. Oh, I don't have that positioned very well, but you know, that works. It feels really good in the hand. It feels like it has what's called floating plates, I guess, which just kind of makes it be a little bit more flexible. I can tell usually sometimes these flat irons, I just don't feel like it's clamping down tight enough, or it's actually like the two plates are touching, and that makes it so it doesn't have a very good pull through the hair. But I don't know. I mean, that looks pretty good for one pass through. Okay. I mean, I'm impressed. A little more frizzies underneath here. Just go slow down it. You can see the steam coming off it. That's not steam, that's the product. That's the heat protectant that it's pulling through, that you see releasing from it in there. Okay, so I mean, that worked really well. I'm impressed with what I'm seeing here on this side. It feels soft. It went through pretty easily, straightened it really nicely. One pass. Now I'm going to go over it a couple more times, so you get the idea. But okay, so 7MAGIC, you did pretty good there. Now let's go ahead and try the other one. Okay, now we're going to try the Remington Shine, and I have it the same temperature as the other one at 450 degrees, and it heated up like feels like less than a minute. And I also pulled back some of my hair so that we are using hopefully the same amount of hair on both sides to give a true, honest review. Now, remember, this one has ceramic plates, and apparently these plates are infused with argan oil and keratin, so I'm guessing that tells me that I should have more of a shine. So same thing I did with the other one. I take heat protectant, spray it over it, and then we're going to take a small section, and I'm going to first brush it, one pass of the brush. And now let's take our flat iron, start at the top here, and pull it on down. Same thing, you can see that heat protectant being released with the look of steam. I mean, okay. One pass there. Take another section. We'll go here. I'm just like, I'm pressing firmly to make sure that I'm keeping the hair inside there. It's not a light touch. I mean, you're trying to press it firmly. This also has the floating plate technology. Okay, let's get another section. One brush through. This might be a little bit bigger section. Starting at the top, pulling it down. I mean, this is definitely a smaller size plate, so we have to take that into consideration. Going to the back piece here. Pulling this down. Okay, so one pass between both of these. This one does still look a little bit puffier, but I did then go back over this a couple times. So this was one pass, so you can see here. And I mean, I don't notice any significant extra shine. Like it says that this is supposed to add extra shine since it's argan oil and keratin infused. I don't notice any difference. If anything, I think this might be a little bit shinier. Look at this. Where's that? Okay, I'm gonna go back over it one time each with this one. So let's see here. We'll go down. Get this piece right here. Going straight down. Go down here, and in the back little piece down here. Okay. So they both feel soft. I'm not noticing a huge difference. If anything, I actually think this side looks a little bit more sleek, a little bit more straight than the Remington side. It does feel like there's still a little bit of extra frizzies going on in here. To be fair, I'll hit it again, because let's face it, when we're doing our straightening of our hair, we usually do go through it a couple times. So I do feel like the Nano 7 may have done a little bit better job than the Remington, to be honest, for my hair, looking down at both of them. Now, I mean, I have it parted on the side, so if that's a difference, if you want to take a look at that, that's fine. They both did a really good job. I do agree. I think they both did good. Now, I know sometimes people use a flat iron to curl their hair, so let's go ahead and see if I can do that. I'm guessing that being the smaller barrel, this might work better on this side, so let's go ahead and see how this works. So there you can see it gave a little bit of a curl there. So let's try it on this side using the 7MAGIC. So I'm going to take it and then just do that flip right there. Like I said, I'm not very good at it, but it did it. You guys can probably work that a little bit better. I don't know how to hold my hand properly to do that, but you can see this didn't give as much of a flip as this one did. So if you are the type of person that likes to use your straightening iron to also add some curl, it could be that this Remington is going to be better for you. If you're good with more just using it as a straight flattening iron, then the 7MAGIC might be better for you as well. So overall, I'm going to say that they both worked well. For just straightening, I like the 7MAGIC a bit better. If you are also looking to add some curl and flip using your straightening iron, then I like the Remington one a little bit better. They are both fairly comparable in value and what you're going to get for your buck. So hopefully this helped you to decide which one is going to be right for you. On how I tend to use my straightening iron, my vote is going to actually be for the 7MAGIC. Okay, so I'm going to take a water bottle and just lightly spray some pieces back here so that they're slightly damp. Now this scares me, but hey, I'm going to show you. Let's see how that works. So very slightly damp. I'm going to put a brush through it and let's see how the 7MAGIC works, because they say that you can still use it on slightly damp hair. It's a pretty big piece I've got going on here. You can see the steam coming off of it. That did straighten it. So I think that works. Go through another pass right here. So that is another bonus for the 7MAGIC. I would not do it if it was completely soaking wet. That just doesn't seem to make any sense. But in that moment when you've dried your hair and there's just some pieces of it that just haven't quite finished drying and you're ready to start straightening your hair, I think you'll be safe. It seems to me from my experience right there, you would be safe using the 7MAGIC on slightly damp hair too. So that's another reason why I think this gets my vote.